Hi, I'm Scotty. I service, repair and restore vintage and antique mechanical clocks. Welcome to Scotties Clock World.
Pretty much all back together again now. It's a going side train. And that is the start of the strike side train. Now to set up our three things. There's our count lever. This piece here, we put that into one of the deep grooves in the count wheel. We'll put a little bit of tape on that to hold it in place while we're setting up the rest so it doesn't move. Okay, that's the count lever in the count wheel. Second thing we have to set up is the maintenance cam, which is that piece there. You can see that lever there has fallen in to one of the holes on the maintenance cam. So the maintenance cam cannot turn now. So that's number two. What we have to do now is put the warning wheel in. Those two pins there will catch on the third lever on our lift lever. So we slightly open the plates a bit. Look and see where one of our pins is. Align it with that lever. Drop the first pivot in, keeping a close eye where that pin is so it's arrested. Then we need to get the other pivot into that bush there. Up, plate up a little bit, almost there. Move it in. This way marginally, and I think that should be pretty close. What do we got? Up a bit. Yep. Now before we tighten anything down, we've got to make sure that the warning wheel that's right. The warning wheel is arrested by that pin, while that lever is in the slot in the maintenance cam there. Alright, that looks alright. Now we'll put the fly in. making sure we don't upset any of the other parts that we've put in. To be there. And the fly goes there. Okay, pop him in his bush, which is there. I think the maintenance can move then. Warning wheel, and the maintenance cam has moved a tiny little bit. We got him. Pretty close, but not close enough. Maintenance cam. Right. Fly goes in there. Pick that out, see what we got. Okay. Okay. Tighten the nut up. Going train's working nicely. See if we've got all this arrested. That's got him. Tighten the nuts a little bit. Actually, we haven't put the pallets and the crutch in. That'd be a damn good idea. Goes in that away. Right, I've tightened the nuts down a little bit. We'll take our piece of masking tape off so we can check and see if we've got it set up properly. The count lever is sitting in a deep slot on the count wheel. The arrest pin is sitting in a dent in the maintenance cam. And up here on the warning wheel, that pin there, that lever there, is arresting that pin there. Alright, so that looks okay. Now before we go any further, we'll put the spring. I'll just check those. All the nuts, make sure they're tight enough without being too tight. Now we're looking for that piece of wire there, which is a spring. It's caught under there. I think that's better. That's the spring on the end of the count lever there, and that has to go over that pillar there to give us a little bit of pressure. Not much, just marginal amount of pressure, positive pressure to retain the count lever and return it, hold it in a deep position. And if we don't have that, then it will just the clock will just continue to roll, and the count lever will just bounce up and down. Okay, well that seems to be what we're after. Now we'll oil it up. We'll start on the reverse. We'll oil it up, then we'll put it in a test stand